Hi, this is the second part discussion about igneous rock. We need to look what inside the earth. So now you know that whatever happened inside the cooling process that happened inside the earth crust, we call it as intrusive process. This process is very slow, and the magma occupied spaces which is different in size and shape. Some of the size is very huge, more than 100 kilometer, and the depth is the thickness is very thick, more than hundreds meters. And the process is inside the earth crust, but because our earth has the movement, towards the end it will push out so that we can see this formation of igneous rock. So the words you need to highlight is magma chamber to different subsurface location, and we can see this in terms of visual. And the body of rock from this process, this intrusive process, we call it as Plutons. And most of the Plutons formation usually have phaneritic texture because of the cooling time is low, and it allow the formation of large crystal. So you can highlight the texture is phaneritic, okay, because of the slow process of cooling, and then will result in terms of coarse grain texture. So we need to know about Pluton right now. Okay, types of Plutons differ in terms of size and shape and relationship to the country rock that were intruded by magma. And we look at the types of Plutons. The definition is divided into dikes, sills, laccolith, stocks, and also batholith. But right now it's easier for us to see in terms of visual. The biggest and the largest formation of intrusive body of rock, of igneous rock, is what we call as batholith, this area. So everything in this area will cool down and form the body of rock that we call as batholith. Okay, the formation of dike, it is in terms of wall or tabular like this one, occupied the column here. The depth is significant, but the width is much more smaller to compare with its depth. And this magma occupied the horizontal space, okay, parallel to layers, and then this is what we call as silt. And if you can see, this laccolith form like a mushroom shape, and that one is the laccolith. So this is the area of this is the area for extrusive formation of igneous rock. So next is the details about the Plutons. Okay, if you need to know what is dikes, dike is tabular or wall-like mass. Okay, the magma ejected to this column and this column, so it results in terms of dike formation. Okay, the highlight is the width of dikes is not more than 3 meter wide. Okay, the largest dike that known is in Zimbabwe, Africa, which is 600 kilometer long and average width of 10 kilometer. So this picture is the cross section, and this is the real picture that you can see in the earth formation. And then you have sills. Okay, sills occupied the horizontal space, and magma injected between the layer of tabular intrusive body parallel to layering. And you can highlight it have few or centimeter to 100 of meter thick. So that is sill. So this is like leaf. It's like a mushroom shape. The center is very thick, okay, but at the corner is smaller. It's very significant in the center. The thickness is very thick here. So this is the visual that you can see in the real case. Because the Earth movement, we can see all of this formation. Okay, we have two types of ideal Pluton known by stalks and batholiths. The biggest is batholith and the smaller is stalk. You need to see the differences. It's not much in terms of the formation, but stalk is smaller to compare with batholith. So this is all about Pluton. So right now you need to know what are the differences of Plutons, and if you see this picture, you can name all of this formation of body of rock. So the mushroom shape, what is the name of that mushroom shape? If you have that horizontal space occupied, what is the name? If you have that wall types of body of rock, what is the name? And if you have this kind of massive structure, okay, what is the name of that body of rocks? So that is all